back to my channel. I'm JC. Happy New Year. And today's video is going to be all about the planners and notebooks that I will be using for the year 2024. I forgot a few in that initial beginning lineup there, but let's see. I'm just going to start with, this is going to be my journal. Now, it's been my journal. It was my journal last year. As you see, I didn't write very much in it last year because, you know, things happened and I just didn't, oddly enough, have the words to write them down, all my feelings. So I'm going to try to be as committed to journaling daily, but at least 3 times a week. If I don't do daily, I'd really like to do daily, but at least 3 times in a week, I'd like to be committed to journaling daily my thoughts and feelings. Next is what is going to be my everyday bullet journal-ish type thing, which is where I'm keeping my goals and stuff. And okay, so it's a lined notebook. I couldn't find the dot grid. I also didn't really have the money to buy a dot grid, so, you know, I just used what I have, what I had already. Now, I didn't actually, this is a page, I got the idea for this from Sarah Cahill. She had a spread on things to do to refill the creator well. Really bad drawing. I can't draw. I also can't do bubble letters and numbers and things. As you see, they don't look great, but it's fine. It's just for me. No one's using this book except for me. I haven't actually finished filling out everything yet. These are for tracking habits, which I also haven't filled out yet. Books I read, which since I haven't read anything yet, TV shows I want to rewatch. Yes, rewatch or finish. Movies I want to see, which I haven't also worked down yet. Okay, there's a theme here, but hear me out. So, I've been struggling with trying to plan out the next year. So needless to say, I didn't get all of it filled out. I filled out, well, I outlined what I want the pages to look like. I didn't actually fill them all in yet. We'll work on that this week. And I was working on it just a second ago, but my wrist started hurting, so I think I need to take a break. Because I've been working on this all weekend and all last week and half of the week before that. But what I put in this for this year, which obviously doesn't have anything yet, it's an accomplishment tracker, because I want to, so many bad things happened in 2023, and I do know some of the things that I accomplished in 2023, but I'm sure there are more that I just can't, they're not coming to mind at the moment. So I think I want to make sure I track down all of the wins and the victories that I have this year, so that at the end of the year I can look back on the things I did accomplish, because no year is without anything bad happening. So I'm not naive to think that 2024 is just going to go by swimmingly. Hopefully not as bad as 2023, but you know, things happen, life happens. But I want to make sure I keep track of the good things that happen. And this is my restore and rebuild page, which I will fill in later. Next steps and things that I will be taking to restore and rebuild my life. I also have Q1 goals, which I haven't filled in here yet, but I do have written down. I drew out my calendar, yay, and down here I actually have, which also, again, not filled in yet, you're catching the theme here, but I have monthly tasks to complete, but I also have monthly self-care goals to complete. just certain self-care things that I want to make sure, like if it's a month that I would like to relearn how to crochet. I used to know once a long time ago when I was a kid. Relearn, that would be one I would put. If one of my goals is to, I'm not sure learning how to play chess would count as self-care for most people, but since it's something I've always wanted to learn how to do, and it's not writing related, so I think that would be a goal. Or putting a complete puzzle together, that would go down as a monthly self-care goal, just as an example. So I just want to make sure that I'm also taking care of myself in the midst of trying to accomplish all of the things that I want to accomplish. Okay, so here I have an ideal routine, which I have written down somewhere else. I just have to transfer it over. And then I have a page for rambly ideas that come to me during the month. And then I have February, which I haven't drawn out yet. And I also have a calendar to go, just a little dollar store calendar to go with, and it's for my everyday writing stuff. I have 2 separate calendars. I'll explain that in a second. The next thing I have is my wellness journal, which, again, not totally filled out, but I have signs of burnout just so I can keep track. I have a mental health check thing, self-care habits tracker, and how I want to do that is, which I have to fill in the self-care habits first, but I have them monthly, and if I make sure that I am keeping up with these self-care habits for more than 20 days in a month, then I will call that a good month, and I can check the month off. Preferably, well, every day is probably hard, but I have a mood energy tracker, my devotional tracker, because I'm restarting my streak on my devotional. I kind of fell off with that and Duolingo, so I'm gonna start that. I have my gratitude log, where each month I want to write down the things I'm most grateful for that month. And then I have a meal planner that I did in a calendar form, which I will write down the meals that I plan out. It'd be nice if I had done that already, but anyway. I have this notebook is for my Right to Be magazine stuff, which I don't have a fancy notebook for that, but this do. And it just has Make It Happen, because I'm gonna make all the things happen with my magazine. And this is my YouTube book, which I'm carrying over from last year. I haven't filled out all of the challenges and things that I want to, or videos that I want to do for the first quarter yet, but I will get to it when my wrist is feeling a little better. Also, I have this calendar that I got from the dollar store. It says Fresh Start 2024. So this calendar is strictly for YouTube stuff, and I will, again, not filled out, but I will track I do have my stream days filled out, and I'll track all the streams that I'll be on and other people's streams that I hope to appear on. Throughout the year, I'm appearing on Margaret Bernard's channel on Friday. She's having a planning stream. I want to say that it's 8:00 p.m. If not, I will put the correct time at the bottom, but I believe it's 8:00 p.m. I believe. So yeah, check that out. And also, okay, so hold on. My regular writing journal, I'm keeping that up. I am gonna another idea I got from Sarah Cahill's video, which I will link that video, because she's done a couple of videos in the last few weeks, but the specific video I'm talking about, where she actually wrote down a writing project tracker, where she tracks the status of each project and what phase it's in, whether it's in brainstorming, outlining, drafting, revising, editing, that kind of thing. So I'm going to add that to the back of my writing journal. But this is just standard every year until it's filled up, which surprisingly it hasn't yet. It means I'm probably not writing down as many ideas that I actually have going on in my head. This is just right now. It's kind of just where all my ramblings go. Still have this. I still have a few more pages I'm trying to use up. This is what I am calling my list book. When this is finished, I have another book that I will. It's just my daily to-do list that I feel the need to actually write down in a separate notebook because it's me and I need lots of notebooks and it's my thing. Now this is something a little different that I am doing this year because I've never heard of it before until I was watching all of the bullet journaling planning videos, and there was this thing called a commonplace book, and I was like, what is that? And it's just where you write, like when you hear quotes that you like or sayings that people say that you like, and you jot the things that we hear and we know we like it, and then we never write it down, so we'll forget it and be like, oh, so-and-so said this quote or so-and-so said this phrase, and we don't remember what the phrase is because we didn't write it down. So this is be like a book where you write all that stuff down. Or if I'm watching a online course or an online seminar or something that I want to take notes on, something like that, it would go in this book. In my commonplace book, which I love the front of this book, it says you are where you need to be. And I have not gone over this with a marker yet, so it doesn't look all nice and pretty, but this just says there's no place quite as common. So it's my commonplace book, and I'm very excited to use this year because I had never. Apparently, it's a centuries-old tradition to have a commonplace book. Like people like Oscar Wilde and William Shakespeare had commonplace books where they just jotted down all of their ramblings and quotes and things and notations that they pulled from other people that they liked, and I'm just like, oh. Now I have done this just like on post-its and scraps of paper and stuff, but just didn't think to put it all in a commonplace book. So yeah, all of this is what I am using in 2024. Is it a lot? Yes. But I tried using less, and that did not work for me. I was not happy with using less. And I mean, they were all coming along with me anyway, so we'll put them to good use. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store, my GoFundMe page, my Ko-fi page, or by buying my books, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Also, in my online store, I've added some new items. I have a new Do Not Disturb collection, and everything in this online store is 45% off for the entire month of January. Use the code NEWYEAR24, and I hope you like the new items in the store. The designs were inspired by my good friend Esther. Again, Happy New Year. I hope it is a wonderful 2024 for everyone. And until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.